Today I'm going to be comparing the Nintendo Switch Pro controller with this Dinofire generic controller that I purchased. Now, just by looking at these before I even turn on the Switch, there are a couple of things. First of all, how much more comfortable this Nintendo Switch Pro controller is. These handles are much thinner and they're much more ergonomically designed, so they're going to fit your hands a lot better while you're actively playing. So while you're holding it and you're touching the Joy-Cons, that works a lot nicer than this. It's more unwieldy. So trying to get your fingers around is a little bit more difficult on this Dinofire controller. Next thing I wanted to mention is you actually cannot use the Dinofire to turn on the Nintendo Switch console. So I push the home button here and you can see that it's searching, but it's actually not turning on the Switch from sleep mode. The Nintendo Switch Pro controller, however, can actually turn it on from sleep mode. So it's searching and then it's going to turn on the Switch. Oh, it should. Oh, I pushed the wrong button. I pushed minus and not home. So I'm just going to push the home button. There we go. Okay, so that's what I did. I pushed the minus button up here, not the home button down there. So that's how you get it out of sleep mode. And then, of course, I can push that 3 times. And now I'm connected. As you can see, the Dinofire never actively connected. So let me push that home button again. Got to hold it down, and then it's going to look, and then it's going to see, oh, the Switch is on, and it's going to connect as the second player. So there's one downside to this. So that's the two main downsides to this. Now, this Dinofire generic remote was considerably more of a value proposition. We purchased this one for our kids versus the Nintendo Switch Pro controller, which I purchased for myself when I'm playing on the different games or whatever on the Switch. So I wanted something that felt good, that worked good, and the Nintendo Switch Pro controller definitely did that. You can see the buttons here on top are pretty much identical in how they look. Both of these do take USB-C to charge them, so no issues there. D-pads work all the same. The joysticks work exactly how they should, up, down, left, right, etc., as do the buttons. Now, I do really like how bright and bold the lettering is on this Dinofire controller, versus on the Nintendo Switch Pro controller, it's a little bit more muted, but you can still easily see which letter you're pushing if you are new to the Nintendo Switch. So just something to keep in mind there. The Dinofire is a little bit easier to see. As I said, I purchased this one for the kids, so the fact that it was more of a value brand and still worked properly on the Switch, despite not turning it on, was appealing to me, which is why we got this one. But again, I grabbed the Nintendo Switch Pro controller for myself because I love the way that it feels.